Yo guys, I'm super excited to announce today that I'm riding for Nukeproof for the next 2 years. So far it's kind of been like a dream come true. Everybody at the company is super nice. All the bikes I've tested so far have felt amazing. So with that, I wanted to give you guys a quick run through on my new bike. I'm currently riding the Nukeproof Giga. So this thing is meant to be set up as a 29er in the front, 27.5 in the rear. But what I've done is I've gone and put a 200 mil fork on the front, and I'm running it 27.5 at the moment. So a few things I wanted to kind of show you guys about the bike that I love so much. One, these lines are just so nice. Like, it's kind of got these like hard body, tapered off lines around the frame. And it's just absolutely beautiful. Another great thing about these bikes, they come out of the box with frame protection. So if you look real close, you can see some of the frame protect, but it's everywhere. And you know these carbon bikes, you want to take care of them. You're going to want to buy this stuff. But Nukeproof just sends it to you with the bike already installed on the bike. It's amazing. I've already been riding this bike a lot, and there's nearly no signs of like wear and tear on the frame. So that's great to see. So currently my setup suspension wise, I'm running a Marzocchi Bomber Air in the rear. I probably got like 260, 270 PSI in there. Got the Bomber 58 on front. So I have a full race face cockpit on the front. We're running Shimano Saint brakes and shifter. I got the Saint cranks. I got this sweet little bash guard that is only down when I'm left foot forward. You can switch that to being right foot forward, whatever. So you don't need some big bulky bash guard. Like, I just have this little guy on here, and you can see it's taking a few rocks for me. So following up on that Saint drivetrain, got a Saint derailleur on this bad boy with a small 10-speed setup. Running race face wheels, Kinder rubber. I have an Atlas up front right now and a turbine in the rear. Currently for my brake setup, you know what's up. We got the Saints on there, Saint 203s. I got the sick Frieza rotor in the front. Got Barb here. She's just out here kicking it today. For my seat, I've got the Errant Howler on this bad boy. If you don't know about Errant, get on our website, errantseatco.com. Get yourself one of these seats. They're so sick. So I've already talked about how this bike comes with the frame protect and how I love the lines on the bike, but I want to dig into a bit more of the like nitty gritty details and why I love this rig so much. So from the factory, we've got this trunnion mount setup shock, which is going to be a lot wider and stiffer, as well as this link right here is going to stiffen up your whole rear end, so you're not going to feel like a flexy rear end. Like, I don't know, I've been on some bikes that feel flexy and it's not the jam. So your bike's gonna feel super stiff, super planted. If you do wanna run this as a mullet 29er, you've got 2 water bottle cages, or 1 for tools, 1 for water bottles, whatever you wanna do. So I wanna get into my absolute favorite part of this bike, and it is this little flip chip right here. If you can see that, it says progressive. You've got a plus on the top and there's a minus down the bottom. So all you have to do, loosen this bolt, and you just rotate this to wherever you want it to be. You want it to be in the middle, at the bottom. So if you go all the way minus, you're gonna have a much more linear suspension curve. Obviously, I've got mine maxed out on progressive, which gives this bike an amazingly like bottomless feel to it. With that bottomless feel, I feel like I can ride like a bit lower pressure in the shock, so I have that really supple feeling off the top. But no matter how big I've gone this bike yet, it's never felt like I've really bottomed out the rear end. It's just keeps getting stiffer and stiffer the deeper you go, and it truly feels like a bottomless bike. Like, this thing's a 180 and it feels more bottomless than some 200s I've ridden. So really, really sick setup. So now that I've kind of given you guys a good rundown of the bike, I'm just gonna show you a few more little pieces that I love about it. Just got these super clean little accents floating around on here. I love the paint job. I love this colorway. The white with this kind of like goldish look is super clean. Not to mention these things come with a mud flap, so I named this bike Mud Flap because there's a mud flap. So another great thing about these bikes, this frame came with a headset ready to be pressed into the bike as well. So I feel like between the clear protect, the headset, and then all this other protection, mud flap, all that jazz that's already included with a bike, that's saving you like, what, like $200? Like, I don't know how much these clear protects are, but I think they're kind of expensive. Headsets are expensive. This bike's coming, or this frame set's coming like pretty well ready to go. So I think you're getting some pretty good bang for your buck. You're getting a good looking bike, and so far it's been super strong and ridden really good. I love the geometry on this bike. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you one more wrap around on this bike because this thing just looks so dang good. I will be riding this bike at Freeride Fiesta here in like a couple of days. That'll kind of be like the opening rip on like big jumps. So I'm thinking it's gonna do good. It's felt super good out in Virgin. But yeah, guys, keep an eye out for all the footage coming out of Mexico. I'll be there having a great time with the boys. And thank you guys for watching this. Hope you're stoked.